is hard. Morning is hard. Morning is super hard. Wow. I'm falling apart. I'm just falling apart. I had to use some like tweezers on my finger because it was swelling, and I could see that there was a little thing that it may be just a splinter, but I don't think it is. And so now I'm relying heavily on Snoopy's Band-Aid and some triple antibiotic ointment. I'm gonna get dressed now, but I've protected it from the outside so I can get the things I need to get done. You know, it's a lot right now. And I know that this is not how my finger is supposed to look, and it's a pinky finger, so there's not a lot of room for it to like swell and grow and do the things. So, I'm not usually a complaining person, but I took some anti-inflammatories. I'm really, really hoping that those help. Okay, I am going to prevail today. I'm going to go get the oil changed today. I'm gonna take care of business today. Nothing is gonna stop me. Oh, goodness gracious. I am ready to get on the road again. There have been so many cool things that I have been seeing, finding, and looking into for this trip that it's gonna be super fun. But first I have to get the maintenance done, and I think I'm gonna go check my mail also while I'm at it, just because normally while I'm on the road, my dad checks it, but I'm here, I might as well. Now, according to the weather, we're not supposed to have any rain, but there are lots of clouds, so it's cooling everything off, and there's been quite a bit of wind. In fact, last night while I was sleeping, I just kept hearing pop, 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 and I was like, what is that sound? Come to find out, it was a tree that was just shaking its branches and doing some weird stuff. So, yeah, it's a little cooler today. It's still very humid, but it is a little cooler to the touch. So whenever you go outside, you don't instantly start to melt, which is nice. But, you know, it's probably gonna rain, knowing my luck, just because I'm gonna wash the van. That's okay. Okay. I had some mail, so that's exciting. And I have a little P.O. box here that I can receive packages at. I don't receive mail at my base camp, but let's find out what's inside. Now this says it is from Garage Grown Gear in St. Paul, Minnesota, which is a state I haven't gotten to visit before, so I'm really excited to see what this is. Oh, this is cool. Oh, this is very cool. This is Big Sky International Insulated Food and Beverage Pouch. Keeps contents hot or cold. So it looks like it says here that it's freestanding, it folds, and can be very small, obviously, by the size of this. This is tiny. It also has a PrimaLoft insulation, which is a heat reflective material. Now this is a small size, so they do have other sizes available also. And it says here that it is able to keep your food hot while rehydrating, so I can use this on my mountain house. Oh, that's exciting, especially in cold weather. Being able to have that extra insulation, just keeping it nice and piping hot. If I'm out and about and I want it to stay warmer longer whenever I'm like on a hike or something. Now I don't have to carry my camp stove with me. I can just heat up the food and then take it, and then it'll still be warm. That's awesome. But also it can keep my beverages colder longer. So if it's a super, super hot day and I've picked up like ice or something in one of my little containers, I can wrap that container with it and it'll keep that cooler longer to extend the life of the ice. And yeah, pretty neat. I'm excited. This is 7.9 inches by 7.7 inches, and it is 25 grams. I am so happy about this. This is going to be super cool. Let's open it up. I normally don't do full-on like mail unboxings, but oh, it is very portable, so I could put it just about anywhere. It's like a little tiny lunch pail kind of, that you can put your things in. Oh, that is so neat. And then it has Velcro. So that's so cool. This will be perfect for like single sizes and things like that. Very neat. And then I can also put my like warm food that I prepare in my van in here, and then I can take it with me on my hikes. So I am so excited. Thank you so much. Oh, there is. It's from Cole. Thank you, Cole. Thank you so, so much. I am hype. I get so excited whenever I get to geek out with new gear. One of the things that a lot of people don't know is when I first started out my channel, before I was even in the van, whenever I was just tent camping, I actually did some product testing and reviews that never were actually shown here on the channel. They were just things that companies would send me and they'd ask for like insight, because as a solo female traveler, they were interested in getting into that market and then helping women out on the adventures that they would go on. So I would just review products and tell them, hey, this is my feedback on this. I think that this is great, but this could change. Or, oh, this is really awesome for what it is that I do. And I would do all of these different things. And it's always been a happy moment for me whenever I get to test out things and then share them with you guys, just because, you know, it's good to have information out there. And a lot of times there's not information about companies, or there's not information about individual products. And as always, guys, if you are interested in something on my channel, go for it. But if not, that's okay. But this is gonna be cool. I'm so excited. Thank you again, Cole. So now that we've done that, I'm gonna go ahead and put it back in its little box for easy storage for the time being, so I don't lose any of the information. And I'm gonna keep this, and that way I don't lose it in the van. And now I'm off to go get the oil changed. Now, the oil change shouldn't take very long. It's usually up quick, in a hurry, and so that should be just super simple. Gotta go to the car wash. My dad, he's always prepared. He gave me something really cool, which I'll show you in a few minutes, that I'm gonna use in the car wash. Well, this guy right here decided to jump up and try to take me out just now. He just couldn't wait at all, so he was speeding through here, not, I guess, realizing that it comes down to one lane. And in the meantime, notice I had to scoot over in the lane so he would not hit me. Wow. Wow. He's from, well, at least his trailer's from Maine. I don't know where his truck is from. Huh. The irony is he had his turn signal on, like he wanted to turn, but in fact he did not. Like, there's probably 10 or 15 cars back there who also almost got taken out by that guy. Be safe out there, guys. Be safe, because the truckers, sometimes they just don't care. Not all of them. A lot of them are really responsible, but some of them, they just throw their weight around in their size, and they just don't care. Now, though, I'm at good old Allen's, place I always get my oil changed. Okay, and just like that, we are good to go. Thank goodness. Okay, now I've got to go and get to the car wash, and it just keeps getting more and more cloudy, so we'll see. We'll see if this is lucrative. Either way, I want to dislodge some of the caked on nasty bugs. So, you know, even if it ends up raining and it gets gross again, I'm fine with that, as long as I can get rid of some of the bugs. Made it to the car wash, and inside my bag I have the best thing that my dad has ever discovered and shared with me. You've probably seen these. They're just the M&M minis, and they're the perfect size for quarters. And so my dad's been using these for quite some time, and you just put your quarters inside, and you can see they fit. I'm gonna tip it over, but I don't want them to fall out. They fit perfect in there, and you can have like a whole like roll and a half of quarters in there. So this is a lot more convenient, and it takes up a lot less room because it's tiny. So you can use this and take it different places, use it for your laundry or for the car wash. So I was so excited because this is super, super handy. So now I get to spend most of these probably just trying to get the bug guts off the front end of my van. Can't you tell I'm excited? Apparently I need to try to use the tire cleaner function and scrub the front end of my van, because that's a little bit more aggressive on the cleaner. Gonna work? I don't know. We're gonna hope so. This is the before. It's nasty. Well, it's not good, but it is a little bit better, so that's all that matters. I haven't been able to go through an automatic car wash since I installed the roof box, but also have the solar panel, so I have to scrub it, and it's not the easiest thing because it's really tall. Also, I think I have something in my shoe now. Oh no! Okay, I think I accounted for that. I think it was just a little splinter. My Band-Aid is still intact. The van is not perfect. It's never going to be perfect, but I can only reach so far, and then the wind was blowing so much that I couldn't see. And then when I went to go rinse it off, I noticed there were still a few spots, but I'm okay with that. Main thing was just trying to get as many of those bugs off as possible and using that bigger scrubber. And it was kind of as I feared. They're just on there. I've tried to get these bugs off 5,000 different ways. It's just not happening. I also got sprayed back on, so now I feel nice and bleh. So I'm probably about to go to base camp and wash these clothes. And I'm sticky because even though it is cooler today, I'm sweating because it's still humid. I think I might pick up some food on the way home though. That way I just don't have to deal with making lunch. And I need to get gas because I need to fuel up before I hit the road. And I always like to start off with a full tank and then drive and then add to. So gas, food, air conditioning. I really do think that the weatherman was wrong though. These definitely look like rain clouds, but that's neither here nor there. I'm off to go take care of business. Okay, I'm stopping at Zippy's, which is just a really nice little taco shop. I figured this is something easy and good and it doesn't take long, and then I can go up to the Murphy/Walmart to get my gas. Okay, I have secured the bag and I have this extra shower cap that I'm gonna use for shoes, but it is what it is. Now off to get the gasolina. This is gonna be a true test of how much gas is right now in Texas at least, which I know it's gonna get more expensive as I drive because I'm gonna be going closer to places that are not Texas or Oklahoma where the gas is like the cheapest. So this will be nice to be able to get the gas at the cheaper price first. Okay, looks like there is a pump available right over here. Also, it just occurred to me that I need to call my banks to let them know that I'm traveling. Yay. That's something I always do before I hit the road, just because then they can know that my card is going to other states. I tell them what states I'm going to for an added level of protection and security. I tell them how long I'm going to be gone, and they make a notation. That way, if they see irregular activity, they don't pause my card and then leave me in a bad spot. And that is very handy, but I need to remember to do that once I get back to my base camp. It just makes my life easier. Gas is $2.93, not too bad. Not the best, not the worst, not terrible. Under $3. That's good right now. Okay, I tried to print my receipt so I could get my fetch points. It did not work. Love that. $34.88 though. $34.88 from almost completely empty to completely full. That's why I like the NV200. It is very fuel efficient, but also it doesn't break the bank to fill it up every single time. And that was by design. I wanted something that I could move a lot and fast and not break the bank. And because of that, yeah, I have less room in the back, and that's okay. 35 square feet is plenty because that is where I sleep, not where I exist. I exist in the outdoor spaces that are beautiful. We learn together, we grow, we do cool stuff. And that's why I'm excited about hitting the road, is to do all those things. And on the rare occasion where I do have to spend an entire day in the back of my van, it's plenty comfortable. I have plenty of space and it works. There's only one of me, so I don't need something huge. And because of that, choices matter. A lot of people want to get something that's really big, but then after that, then they complain about the fuel prices and things like that. You know, even whenever I've gone through places like California where the prices are much more expensive, I've just been able to get what I need and then get on down the road, and usually can still find cheaper gas when I use Gas Buddy. So just use Gas Buddy, it does help, and plan accordingly for your adventures. Let's get up out of here. 73 degrees in the van today. That's almost tolerable. If it wasn't so humid, it would be great. It's still pretty humid though. Plot twist, I came home and because my pinky was still hurting, I thought, oh no, what if this is an actual ant bite? That's one thing I hadn't put a lot of consideration into, and for those who have been here for a while, you know I'm allergic to this one specific ant, and guess what? They're moving about right now. They're moving. And so I thought the only thing that's going to make this where I can actually bend and articulate my pinky, which you can see I can now, is if I do something to alleviate the pressure in the joint, and typically that comes from either something like acetaminophen, which I took earlier and wasn't seeming to phase it, or taking a Benadryl. And so I just bit the bullet and took a Benadryl. And for the past 3 hours, I have been asleep. Not the most productive use of my time, but I can bend my pinky. That makes me feel a lot better. And I'm hoping that means that it's not anything super serious. So we're just going to keep on watching it. But in the meantime, I'm going to start getting the last few things done. All I have left is to do some maintenance where I do a haircut, and then also some other little things. I need to pack my clothing still. That doesn't necessarily have to be something that we walk through. We've talked about kind of how I mix and match things so I can have things that work together. And other than that, there's just the last minute, put the electronics in the van and go. So pretty pleased with how everything's worked out. And I appreciate you guys for just like going along on the roller coaster ride that has been my life lately. Whenever I came back from Arkansas, there was a lot of like question mark moments where I was like, I don't know what I'm going to do next, and I don't know how long I'm going to be here, and I want to be able to experience and do and show and see. And at the same time, the Texas weather took over, and it was like an instant equalizer where I was just like flatlining. And I think that's super relatable to us all. We all understand that feeling, and I've definitely been in that feeling for a bit now, and so I'm really excited to be able to get out. But along the way, remember guys, we're going to be doing some really cool things, and my new day in the life format is going to be fun because you guys get to see that not only like am I going and doing, but then having those dedicated videos for the things you're more interested in, but also you can see some of the price breakdowns. A lot of people are really nervous about getting out and traveling, like at all right now, because prices are high, and I understand that. But I want to show you that not everything is super expensive, and even though gas is a bit more high in some areas than others, and that can be a deterrent, there's tons of things that you can do when you do get out on the road that don't have to break the bank. Did you know that my first year of travel, most of the things that I went to, most of the things, free. All free. I was looking for things that I could affordably do because I had no money at all. The goal here has always just been to live life more fully. But for now, I hope these videos have been helpful to you guys, and thank you again for sticking around during all this up and down. There's a few things that I'm going to be taking with me on the road that I did not get to test out because I didn't go on a short trip. So I'm going to take them with me on a long trip, and we'll have some fun with them. I'll also be giving some updates on the things that I have added to the van so you can kind of see the progress. As always, I don't expect you guys to buy anything here on my channel. I just want to show you through continued use what something can do, and if it works out for me and you have been looking at it, it's there. But never feel pressured. I want to be able to be honest with you guys and share all of those things. And so it's really important to me because my integrity is way more important than me making a few bucks. Remember guys, we're not here for a long time, but we are here for a good time. I'm going to finish packing up, and I'll see you on the road. Till next time guys. Bye.